Walgreens, I got a 5, a 6. What is this here? $4 off. $3.79. $1. Some more. Okay, you guys get the idea. Okay. Irregardless to that, I believe that it is a form of a sickness. It is a habit. It is. It is a habit to, wow, I paid $1.29 and I got all this stuff. It is a good feeling. It is. When I began couponing, it was a lot of years ago when I first met Tony, and I had begun couponing in like maybe 92 or 93, and we had Bonds around the corner from our house. And Bonds would double coupons. That's when the double coupons at first really kicked off, like in 91, 92, somewhere around there. And so you could double, they would double the coupons, $1 off, and at that time you would get cereal 1 box and you get $1 off of 1 box. Whereas now they say 2 boxes for 1 coupon and say $1 off of 2 boxes of cereal. Well, there was a time where you would get a whole $1 off of a box of cereal and stuff. And Tony loved Fruity Pebbles, and so I would go, and then my mom was a foster parent, so I would do a lot of couponing and stuff, for my mother's care home. And then Tony loved cereal. He would eat cereal like for dinner. I mean, he would just cereal. And so oh, and another goddamn thing too. Another thing. No, I'm not going to even say nothing about that. I'm not going to say nothing. 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 The motherfuckers is quick to say shade and all that other shit. And it's not nothing about shade for me. Please understand. Ain't shit about shade for me. But it is a form of a sickness, ladies, when you begin to, buy so much of this shit or get so much of this shit for free, and you just, you're in a small space as it is, and you just put all of this shit, and it's all in closets down the hallway and all stacked up all on top. That shit is hoarding. That shit is hoarding. That shit ain't about, okay, well, look what I got. It's cool to do that every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Go down there and, because everybody know what it is. You got to be down there taking extra coupons out of the motherfucking Sunday papers. Or, because especially with the Sunday's paper, when you can put the money in there and lift it up and you get the papers out. Well, a lot of people put the money in there and they have the door open and they go through the rest of the Sunday's papers and start taking out the coupon inserts. That's the only way. You can go on eBay, and some people sell coupons and things of that nature. Some people do that, yes. And then some people also have the ends on the newspaper companies, and they know somebody that works at the newspaper companies, and they hand them out extra inserts and shit like that there. Procter and Gamble, because them Procter and Gamble ones is good, though. The Dawn's be 25 cents, and that's my favorite dishwashing detergent. But the Bonds be 25 cents, motherfucking Bounty be 25 cents. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they have fuck around and have Tide for 25 cents. Give us some dollar coupons on them, for real, please. Now I do have $2 off of Tide Orgain, and it's saying the powder, but you already know the motherfucking cashiers, they ready to go on a break. Them motherfuckers just scan the shit. If the shit go through, bitch, it go through. You in it and winning. And just like yesterday when I was at CVS, and I know goddamn well them Emerald cashews, they're 88 cents, but on the motherfucking coupon, don't it say between 4 and 7 ounce packages or whatever? So I mean, we all do little extra little things and kind of fuck with them cashiers and shit, and get to talking to them, getting their mind off of shit, and have them motherfuckers scan them through. I mean, we all do it. Come on. But it is a form of a sickness when it comes to a place where you become addicted, and it's sad, really. Would it compromise a weight loss program? Yes, it will. I mean, to turn around and have, I bought 40 goddamn bags of chips. What the fuck are you going to do with 40 bags of chips? I mean, for real. I mean, if I'm battling a weight issue, if I'm going through a weight problem, okay, I don't need that shit around me. Okay, I'm not going through a weight loss program right now, so I got all kind of bullshit. I need to, because I really want to get out of these tubes. I teeter-totter between 222 and 236. I've been teeter-tottering from that shit for a long time, and I really need to get past it. I really do. Zerona helped me out. Zerona, what it does is it liquefies the fat and it, it contours your body and shit. You lose a lot of inches. I lost inches. I'm not as bulky, but yet and still the fact remains is, bitch, I need to get this fat up off me the old-fashioned motherfucking way. Go, take your big ass to the gym and work out. You can't lose no motherfucking weight sitting down. You got to go to the motherfucking gym. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the motherfucking gym. If not go to the gym, I can't answer you right now, Auntie. I'm going to call you back. But if you do not go to the gym, you need to take your big ass out there and walk around the corner a couple times. Because everybody can't afford the gym. Okay? And everybody ain't hip on the why. And a lot of people ain't hip on, shit like that. And then some apartment complexes have their own little gym in the inside of there and, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not talking about nobody. So I don't need nobody coming in saying, oh, who you talking about? I'm not talking about anybody. I'm just speaking in generals right now. Just like for me, I need to take my big ass right around this motherfucking, if I ain't gonna take my ass to motherfucking valleys, bitch, walk your motherfucking ass around this motherfucking neighborhood or something. I need to do something, but just sitting here and trying to monitor my weight and I ain't trying to move my body. How the fuck is you gonna move the fat off if you just gonna sit? I need to do something. I know that I need to do something. And I'm just speaking out of love. It might be coming off as whatever. Motherfuckers probably chuckling. I don't know. But, because I be serious with motherfuckers. A lot of times, I don't be trying to be funny. I just be on some serious shit and motherfuckers just be finding the shit funny. I don't even understand it to get it. But, it just is what the fuck it is. But, bottom line is, how are you going to have some willpower when you having 6 boxes of this, and I bought 33 boxes of that, and 18 motherfucking, where are you putting all this motherfucking shit at, mama? I mean, where? Because it's like, my goodness, what the fuck? This shit has, 40 motherfucking boxes, that shit is all up on the wall, and, man, fuck that. I want some company to come over my house. You know what I'm saying? I want motherfuckers to be able to come to my house and they ain't reading labels of the motherfucking ingredients and shit on some motherfucking mustard cans and motherfucking goddamn bread and all this motherfucking goddamn surf detergent. Fuck that. You ain't finna crowd my shit up with all this motherfucking shit. And that's why I'm saying, I got a 2-car garage. Kenny has a garage at his house. We have a garage at the other house. So then therefore, yeah, when you have space, but even with space, still you run the risk of you contracting all kind of motherfucking little critters and shit in your house. Motherfucking rats and roaches and mice and motherfucking weevils and maggots and all kinds of shit. Check the dates on that motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? But to just keep pulling it and bringing it for what's the reason? Hey, baby.
Bye, mommy.
All right, baby. See you later. Have a good day.
You too.
It just, I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it'd be healthy for anybody's willpower to have that. Yes, you're gonna stumble big time. And then I after hearing so much about it, I went over there and I took a look. And, in her defense, of course, you're going to get a little, self-defensive. You know what I'm saying? Get up off me. You know what I'm saying? And so she was saying that, my husband is all man. Because I did see that video. And she was saying my husband is all man and all that other kind of shit. But all my motherfucking men is all men. All of them. I think most of us do have motherfuckers that's all men. Ain't nobody on no low-key. So I guess we got low-key gay motherfuckers, some metrosexual niggas. I don't know. But most of us do have all men. And yet and still the fact remains, Kenny is a very clean man. He don't like shit piled up. He don't like shit out of place. He's that motherfucker. In his apartment, that motherfucking condo is so motherfucking clean, where you can come in the front door, ain't shit stacked up no motherfucking where. He got a problem with shit being stacked up in corners and shit like that. Like, my room gives him a fit. Because I have so many bags of shit that I done bought, and I ain't took out the bag yet, and shit like that. That fucks with him. That shit fucks with him. Tony is a little bit more lean on the other hand, whereas Tony's a little bit more lax, and he don't have a problem. He's like, okay, well, I've been knowing Tina damn near 20 years. This is just who the fuck she is. You know what I mean? And he's cool with it. But then Tony's also the type of motherfucker. Go ahead on and call the lady and have her come on over here. She's going to be here 3 days a week. Blah, blah, blah. When things get to a point where I can't handle them, then therefore I have somebody come to my house and clean it up. But I think that, because I'm all over the place, it is a form of sickness. And a lot of people that have a weight issue, it is a source of comfort to just have food and just shit around just to look at. You know what I'm saying? Just to motherfucking look at. Just to say, bitch, all that ground beef right there, shit, that's tacos for, I'm making tacos for 3 weekends in a row. That shit ain't no good. That shit ain't even hot. And now, I watch, there's another coupon, I think it's Coupon Diva. I get her, hers come to my AOL. And, I mean, she's very classy, but I think it's Coupon Diva. There's a couple of coupon ladies come in, and they're the ones that really set me up on, on what's, and I can't think of her name, but she always say, and how much did I end up spending? One big old goose egg. I don't know her name, but she never shows her face, but she shows the product. And the way she do it, y'all, is classy as a motherfucker. Anybody that want to know, I will let y'all know. Her coupon game is off the chain. And she'll put her extra bucks on the side. She'll put the product. She'll put a receipt. All that, very detailed. The way it's like, this bitch is on her motherfucking game. The way she do it is so cold-blooded. And then, another young lady reached out to me, and so I think her and Kiana had got into it one time before or something, because I know she had mentioned to me on one of her, she inboxed me or something, and she had given reference to Kiana, and she said, I don't no longer, watch this young lady, whatever, for whatever the reason. I don't really remember, but she had came over to my channel, and she was like, well, I just like your personality and what you bring to YouTube, and I just decided to sub. So when I, as with all of you guys, I come to you guys' channel. I watch a little bit of you guys' stuff. There's times I will comment on a video. I don't comment on everybody's video, but there's times when I will comment on a video. And, and I welcome you guys to my channel and blah, blah, blah. I'll give you my little disclaimer and all that other shit. And so, but yeah, her coupon game is also tight. So couponing is a beautiful thing. And I say, going and feeding the homeless and all that kind of stuff is excellent. I mean, that is absolutely superb. I tilt my motherfucking lace. That is the shit, and that is the bomb. That is also my dream, as I had stated, a year ago, that I want to open up this, community center and things of that nature. So I'm so with that, to do something with it, as opposed to just getting it and stacking this motherfucking shit up, because who's being impressed? You know what I'm saying? I mean, or trying to sell this shit on the weekends in a motherfucking yard sale and shit. It's a lot of motherfuckers getting food stamps nowadays. Hell, motherfuckers can take their food stamps and go couponing. You know what I'm saying? So, hell, let's keep it motherfucking real. You know what I'm saying? Just because, a lot of motherfuckers that's doing couponing also, you know what I'm saying, they saving on their food stamp. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can still get this shit on food stamps. And, shit, because I had, let me see if I still have this motherfucking card right here. I wanted to show y'all. Anyway, I had a. Nah, I can't even mention it because I might implement myself into a motherfucking crime or something. Anyway, but yeah, you can use your EBT cards, or if you shopping for somebody or with somebody or whatever, you can use your coupons with with your food stamps or your EBT card. So I know that firsthand.